dedicated to eastern and southern Kentucky. This is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning to you. I'm Mitchell Grog.
And I'm Callie Rainey. Today is Wednesday, October 28th.
Let's check in with meteorologist Chris Johnson for a look at your forecast this morning. I guess you don't expect a microchip to help you find a pet that long after you lose
that's
one.
crazy.
Well, and I feel like, here maybe over past 5, 6, 7 years, they've really tried to push getting the microchips into the animals that you adopt. So 14 years ago, I guess maybe not so much.
I didn't even know they had the microchip back then. So
pretty interesting.
Are your dogs microchipped?
Yes. Okay. Yes, of course, Mitchell. Come on, this guy.
I told Callie that when I asked her, that was kind of a dumb question.
You need to get you an animal, a cat or a dog.
Maybe a ferret. I could see him with a ferret.
Oh gosh, some of the things we come up with on the morning show. I tell you what, it's crazy. Let's get over to Pinpoint Doppler this morning. I want to talk about that high wind warning that's still in effect until 10 o'clock this morning, and that goes for Harlan and Letcher counties here in Kentucky, also Lee and Wise counties in Virginia. Now, the gust reports that we've had, not as strong as what we were originally thinking. Now, that's good news, too, but some of the wind gusts reported up to about 45 miles per hour over at Black Mountain, of course, in Dorton, Kentucky as well. That's about some of the highest wind gusts we've seen here in southeastern Kentucky. Now, live pinpoint showing most of eastern Kentucky catching a nice little break from the rainfall, but more moving in from the south and west. That's working towards the north and east. And as we zoom things out here, look at this picture. It's a mess across the eastern United States. Lots of rainfall across the Ohio and Tennessee Valley regions, from the Carolinas up to the Virginias, all the way across the Great Lakes region, and even keeping an eye on a cold front back towards the west. That's going to swing through later on tonight and into the first part of your Thursday morning, providing a few additional rain chances through the overnight period. Now, temperature-wise, it's pretty mild to kick things off. Mid to upper 50s in some spots. Otherwise, we're seeing those lower 60s across a good chunk of eastern Kentucky. And later on this afternoon, we're going to warm up into the upper 60s to around 70 degrees. I'm going with a high of 68 later on this afternoon. So despite the cloud cover and off and on showers, temperature's still going to warm up quite nicely. So it'll be a pleasant feel out there. Just going to have to dodge some of those showers throughout today. And we're going to talk more about some of those lingering rain chances into tomorrow morning. But sunshine making a return to the forecast, along with a nice warm up in store as we head into early next week. And I'm going to talk more about that coming up in just a few minutes.
A man accused of causing a deadly crash that killed a teenager was back in court yesterday morning. Police believe 22-year-old Bobby Snell was driving under the influence earlier this month in Avawam, causing a crash that killed 18-year-old Caitlin Simpkins.
Based on evidence presented by investigators yesterday, the judge sent the case on to a Perry County grand jury. 22-year-old Bobby Snell is charged with murder, assault first degree, assault second degree, and DUI. Investigators say the night of the crash, Snell admitted to driving under the influence.
He was allegedly coming out of an area where there had been a party, and he had 3 passengers in the vehicle. He lost control of the vehicle.
When Kentucky State Police troopers arrived on the scene, they discovered Snell's car on its top and the 3 people riding with him along the side of the road. The most severely injured 18-year-old Caitlin Simpkins, they say a nurse tried to comfort her.
Said, you need Jesus, and began to talk to her, and we rolled her over on her side, and tears become rolling out of her eyes.
Simpkins later died. 2 men survived the crash. Prosecutors say their goal, to find the truth.
Our goal now is to make sure that justice wheels spin and the case is presented to the grand jury within 60 days.
Hansen says right now he is unsure if he will seek the death penalty. The grand jury will decide whether to indict Snell. If they do, the case will then head to circuit court. Also in Perry County, a man charged with attempted murder was in court for a preliminary hearing yesterday. 53-year-old Terry Newman also faces several lesser charges. Newman is accused of shooting Chastity Minyard in the arm. Newman told us from jail the shooting was an accident. A grand jury will now decide whether to indict Newman. This morning, a man faces charges after police say he led a Pulaski County constable on a chase with a baby and a teenager in the car. 35-year-old Brett Crozier was arrested over the weekend. Constable Mike Wallace says he chased Crozier for miles before the man crashed into a guardrail. The constable says Crozier was driving faster than 120 miles per hour in the Somerset city limits. Crozier faces several charges, including reckless driving, possession of a firearm, being a persistent felony offender, and 2 counts of wanton endangerment because of the children in the car. The children were not injured.
A Willie County man faces felony DUI, menacing, and other charges. Deputies arrested Robert Huntley Sunday night. They say somebody called claiming they saw Huntley driving drunk along Oak Grove Church Road in Corbin. Deputies found Huntley pulling into the parking lot of a liquor store, and they say he refused to participate in a field sobriety and breathalyzer tests. They say this marks his 4th DUI arrest. Deputies in Clay County say an investigation into a stolen ATV landed 2 people in jail on meth-related charges. They say Coy Wagers ran from them after being seen in a wooded area. Once they found him, deputies say they also found needles, a bag of salt, and several empty baggies on him. Deputies say Wagers told them Kimberly Markham gave him meth for doing work at her home. We are told they found a 1-step meth lab and HCl generator near the home. They say Markham was arrested 1 week to the day on similar charges. A Rowan County man faces charges in connection with a body that was found in a box in Louisville. 39-year-old Derek Rourke was arrested yesterday morning in Montgomery County. He's been charged with abuse of a corpse and tampering with physical evidence. According to court documents, 55-year-old Jeffrey David Kingston died of a supposed heroin overdose, and a witness told police Rourke moved his body from a home in Jefferson County and placed it in a wooden box. The documents also report Rourke performed CPR but refused to let the witness call police. A home burglary caught on camera.
Members of a Laurel County family say it took their sense of security. Security cameras at the house in Corbin caught this man taking thousands of dollars worth of items, including jewelry, a radio, and an Xbox One. The people who live there told WYMT's Tanner Hesterberg they are shaken up and want the thief to be caught as soon as possible.
We should feel safe at home, and now I don't feel safe at home.
A family rattled by a crime they don't understand. Someone broke into the home of Amy Daniels, her husband and 2-year-old daughter, while they were gone Monday and stole about $2,500 worth of items, including jewelry with sentimental value.
I go to work, my husband works. Our money is to pay bills and occasionally buy something for ourselves or for one another. And to have someone come in and feel that they have the right to take that it's devastating and selfish, and it's sad.
Surveillance video shows the burglar pulling up in what appears to be a blue pickup truck. He knocks on the door and waits to make sure no one is home. He leaves and returns about 2 hours later, tries to break in through a side door before finally getting in through the basement door.
It sounds like he took a lot more from you than just your possessions.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. He took feeling secure, and he violated our space.
This is not the first time the Daniels home has been burglarized. Back in December, someone stole a small Christmas tree from their porch. And they're hoping the man responsible for this latest burglary is arrested soon.
The burglar also stole a security camera, tore through the drawers in their bedroom, and damaged a door handle. If you have information, you can call the Kentucky State Police Post in London at 606-878-6622. Some law enforcement agencies feel the general public is one of the most helpful resources in fighting crime. The Knox County Sheriff's Department is reaching out to folks in the area with a new drug tip line. The phone number is 606-595-8105. Anyone with a drug tip can call and remain anonymous. Sheriff Mike Smith hopes it will help them find drug cases that they otherwise wouldn't be able to.
They could call up and give us the address or location of the suspected activity, the names of who may be involved, and any vehicles that are used during the transport.
The tip line is not designed for 911 calls. It is specifically for drug-related information.
Straight ahead on Out News this morning, we take a look at slow-motion video and animals keeping dry.
And later in sports, the best of the best. One future Kentucky Wildcat is officially recognized in Johnson County for being named a high school All-American.
Another dreary day on tap for Eastern Kentucky with more rain chances in store. Details of your full forecast and a look at your 7-day is next.
Well, much of the same, if you, for some reason, actually like the weather we had yesterday.
Well, it's been kind of a dreary day, overcast skies. That's what we had yesterday, along with periods of showers. No thunderstorms, no severe weather, but we did have some gusty winds across the higher terrain areas. And we still have that high wind warning out for Harlan and Letcher County, also Lee and Wise County in Virginia until 10 o'clock this morning. But
you said Dorton, that's where we saw the biggest wind gust, right?
Yes, that high wind warning should be allowed to expire, but Black Mountain and Dorton had the highest wind gust up to about 45 miles per hour in both those locations. So not as strong as what we were thinking. That's the good news, but still pretty impressive wind gusts there. So let's take over to the latest satellite and radar looping over the past 6 hours, showing you that most of eastern Kentucky catching a bit of a break for some of the rainfall through the past 6 hours or so, and we're going to continue to catch a break for the next couple hours, but we're tracking some more showers along the I-75 corridor. Those are going to track more towards the north and east, eventually filling in here across eastern Kentucky, providing us with more shower chances. Now, temperatures pretty mild to kick things off this morning. Mid to upper 50s in some spots across much of eastern Kentucky. We're seeing those readings in the upper 50s and lower 60s, even 62 degrees there in Paintsville. So a very mild start for late October. Now, bus stop forecast for the kids this morning. Rain jacket's going to be a necessity, especially this afternoon, as we'll see more shower chances ramp up across eastern Kentucky. Temperatures on the pleasant side, though, as we top out in the upper 60s, around 70 degrees, along with, of course, more of those scattered showers. And that will continue through tonight and, of course, through the overnight hours into early Thursday morning. But a cold front going to swing through, and that's going to help clear everything out as we head into Thursday afternoon. But here's the big picture, and it is a mess across the eastern United States. We got this low pressure system spinning just west of Illinois there, and of course we're seeing lots of rainfall across the Great Lakes region, the Ohio and Tennessee Valley regions, even some rainfall across the Carolinas, the Virginias. There's rain for everyone right now. This is a pretty expansive system here, but back off towards the west, we're keeping an eye on a cold front that's going to track eastward, helping nudge this system along, and it's eventually going to help clear everything out as we do head into your Thursday afternoon. High pressure and behind this cold front going to eventually settle in across the Commonwealth, and that's going to provide us with those drier, sunny but cooler conditions. We're going to see a brief cool down occur, especially into the latter part of a week for Thursday and into Friday. Highs only going to reach the lower 60s, and that's indicated well with some of these cooler temperatures expected to move in from the northwest. Some of the greens, some of the light blues there working across the Ohio Valley. But once we get past this brief cool down, temperatures actually going to warm up as we head into early next week. I think we could see a few readings in the upper 60s to around 70 degrees as we head towards next Tuesday and Wednesday. So something to look forward to. And with those warmer temperatures, not really going to be talking about any rainfall with those warmer readings as well. So some refreshing news there. Looking at future view, we start things off at 9 o'clock this morning. Of course, temperatures on the mild side. We'll see scattered showers continue through this morning into the afternoon, evening hours. And that cold front I was talking about, eventually swinging through the Commonwealth late tonight, early tomorrow morning. And it's pictured right here by around 6 o'clock. So commute into work or getting at least things ready for your commute to work. Going to deal with some scattered showers across London to Jackson, Paintsville, even in Ashland, stretching north and eastward into West Virginia. The good news is pretty quick hitter. It's going to swing through, eventually clearing eastern Kentucky by late morning. Clouds hang around, but I do expect some sunshine to break out into Thursday afternoon, and then temperatures are going to cool off. Talking upper 30s for overnight lows, and as we head into Friday, mostly sunny skies prevail, with temperatures only reaching the 60-degree mark. So pretty chilly day ahead of us for a Friday, but at least we're drying things out. And looking at that 7-day forecast shows temperatures eventually moderating into Halloween. A few showers possible into the evening hours. I think the trick-or-treater will be okay, but might have to dodge a few showers. Going to continue to keep an eye on that. More rain expected for your Sunday and into early next week before we dry things back out with more sunshine and temperatures around 70 degrees for your Tuesday. Let's get a check of the refrigerator art this morning, see what we have behind the magnets. Love showcasing all the wonderful art from the kids here across eastern Kentucky. Nice photo sent in from Malachi over at Harlan Elementary. Time now is 5:46. You're watching Mountain News This Morning right here on WYMT.
This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
A big day Tuesday at Paintsville High School as future Kentucky Wildcat Cash Daniel was awarded his U.S. Army All-American jersey. Daniel was officially announced as a 2016 U.S. Army All-American during a ceremony in the school's gymnasium in front of the student body, his family, and his teammates. He says to be able to wear the Army All-American jersey is a dream come true.
It's a dream come true to me. Ever since I saw the game with my own two eyes in the 8th grade down there in San Antonio, it's one of those moments like, I know it's going to be hard. I'm going to work my butt off, to get to that place. and being Army All-American, and all the hard work, that Coach Jericho talked about in his speech about me, it's finally paying off. And, like I said, I can't thank my teammates and my coaching staff enough for, helping me get to where I am today. Without them, it wouldn't be possible.
Now, the current Kentucky Wildcats have yet another tough conference game this weekend when the Tennessee Volunteers come to Lexington. Kentucky let mistakes and penalties snowball into an ugly loss last weekend at Mississippi State and play a team in Tennessee that has won 29 of the last 30 meetings. The Wildcats do not want a repeat of last year's 50-16 performance in Knoxville.
Well, I think anytime you're playing a team that's a rival and, they're right down the road and we compete with them. And I think, again, I don't get into it. I don't. They don't have extra motivation with this team or that team because we really take the same approach every week. Certainly, I was not very happy with the way the game got away from us last year, and it was reminiscent of this past Saturday in Starksville as well. Where you felt like you were doing some good things and then it got away from you very quickly.
It is now time to announce our team of the week from week 9 of the high school football season. Johnson Central entered its game with Ashland Blazer averaging more than 44.5 points per game. But all the Golden Eagles needed to beat the Tomcats was 8. An 8-7 victory secured the program its 4th straight district championship and a #1 seed in the playoffs. How about some college basketball? Sean Woods set to begin his 4th season as head coach at Morehead State University. The Eagles open the season next Tuesday at home versus Asbury, and Woods feels like he finally has a roster in place that will allow him to play his style of basketball, pushing the tempo on both ends of the court, both offensively and defensively.
Well, we're talented, we're deep, and we're very versatile at every position. We have guys that can play multiple positions, so I can now, in my 4th year, can play the style of play that I really like playing, which is more up-tempo on offense and defense ends of the court.
And that is a first look at sports this morning.
Dressing up in costumes, visiting a haunted house, going trick-or-treating are all part of Halloween fun. If your kids are participating, here are some safety tips to consider.
Haunted houses can be tricky or terrifying. Make sure your child is mature enough to handle one. When it comes to their costume, brighter is better. Consider adding reflective tape for greater visibility and avoid masks that make it difficult to see. Have a parent or trustworthy adult accompany your little trick-or-treater as they make their rounds. For older kids, map out a route that you feel comfortable with and encourage them to only go to houses where there is a porch light on. They should also bring a cell phone for safety. When welcoming trick-or-treaters to your front door, make sure you've cleared the way of anything little feet could trip over. And turn on your porch light, too.
Halloween is fun and festive. Make sure it's safe, too. For more tips to make mom's life easier, visit momseveryday.com.
Most of it's dry as we kick off this morning, but we're going to track some more showers back into eastern Kentucky later on this morning into the afternoon hours. Let's take over to Live Pinpoint, show you what we're seeing across the radar screen here. Some of the showers beginning to fill in across the I-75 corridor from Lexington down to Somerset near the Kentucky-Tennessee border. This is all tracking towards the north and east. And that's eventually going to bring those rain chances back into eastern Kentucky later on this morning and, like I said, into the afternoon hours. And unfortunately, we're going to hold on to those rain chances through tonight and into early Thursday morning. Now, temperature-wise, it is a mild start for many. Upper 50s and lower 60s across a good chunk of eastern Kentucky. 62 degrees there in Paintsville. Same can be said in Monticello. Those are actually the warm spots right now across the viewing area. But later on this afternoon, we're all going to warm up into the upper 60s despite the cloud cover and off and on showers. So still a pretty pleasant feel to the air. Just going to have to deal and dodge with some of the scattered showers we'll see throughout much of today and then through tonight. And of course, looking at that 7-day forecast where your weekend is always in view, Few more showers to deal with early Thursday morning, but I promise things get better by Thursday afternoon. Some sunshine breaks out, and then we're all sunny and very nice on Friday, but cooler. 60 degrees for a high, back into the mid-60s this weekend. Of course, Halloween, we might deal with a few showers into Saturday night, and then through the overnight hours and chances ramp up into Sunday and Monday. Don't forget we fall back as well this weekend, and then temperatures warming up into the upper 60s to around 70 degrees by early next week. Let's get a check of the lottery numbers this morning. Don't forget Friday night's Mega Millions jackpot is $129 million, and tonight's Powerball jackpot is $110 million. The time now is 5:56. You're watching Mountain News This Morning right here on WYMT.
Oh, and animals shake themselves dry more than just fur flies.
Jeannie Most has the story behind a new book featuring shaking cats that could leave you shaking your head.
First, there was Shake. Glorious photos of dogs shaking. Then came the sequel, Shake Puppies. And now the sequel to the sequel, Shake Cats. From furball to hairless, 61 shaking cats, most from shelters, shot by a photographer who let animals get under her skin.
As a saber-toothed tiger, three-headed dog here.
Carly Davidson was inspired by her beloved slobbering mastiff, Norbert, since departed.
I would be on a little step ladder, like cleaning his drool off the walls.
She took Norbert's photo, shaking.
Face everywhere, there was like tongue over here, there was some drool over there.
And when humans drooled over her photos, she'd found her niche. So how do you get cats to shake? Well, they did not squirt them.
We captured the shake when we would clean their ears.
Adding a drop or two of special ear cleaner.
Or just itch their ears. You know, when you rub your cat's ears and they do the like, ugh thing.
For many furry mammals, shaking is an incredible drying mechanism. Rats shake about 18 times a second versus 4 times a second for dogs.
The secret is my camera shoots, 10 frames per second. So I'm just laying down on the shutter. The second I see the cat start to think about shaking.
Carly couldn't resist showing off her own pet.
Under that cover is my cat, Yushi. Look at that, Yushi.
But this is one tale we couldn't end.
Yes.
Without tongues, the only celebrity cat in the book is Lil Bub, famous for a tongue that perpetually sticks out due to a genetic defect. Did you see that one cat kind of lick his eye?
Yes! How crazy was that?
The owner had predicted it.
And we were like, what?
This is a book that will have eyes rolling and tongues wagging. Jeannie Most, CNN, New York.